I did what I did, and I did all of the work around achieving what it is that I wanted to become a magnet for. So I know that if this don't come through, God got something better, and I'm going to keep thanking him for that something better. Greetings, beautiful beings. Dr. Fran here, back with another video. So before I go any further, you guys know the drill. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking and subscribing to the channel. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please make sure that you do so and click the bell. Thank you. Because around here, we are raising consciousness and changing mindsets, one video at a time. And I am your guide, the Miracle Manifester. All right, so today I want to talk to you guys about how I literally attract anything into my life rapidly. How I set myself up and prepare to attract the things that I desire immediately, right? So here's the thing. A lot of people talk about the law of attraction and things like that, but they don't dig deep into the spiritual principles of manifestation. And yes, for those of you who are wondering, manifestation is a spiritual practice. So let me tell you, let me just give you some reference on that. Everything that God created, he spoke into existence. The word says that if you ask, believe, you receive. The word says life and death is in the power of the tongue. So I'm giving all these references for those of you who still have that really very Christian religious mindset, because I was that girl too. So I know that it helps sometimes when you can reference the word to what you're trying to create and do in your life. At least it helped me. So I thought I would give you guys a little bit of those references. Anyway, let me get back to it. So spiritual manifestation encompasses the law of attraction, the law of assumption, the law of divine compensation, and the law of circulation. But it also encompasses becoming magnetic for every single thing that you desire. Now, I'm going to give you a little story here. Because when we are desiring certain things in our life, let's just say relationships. Let's just use relationships because that's easy for everyone to relate to, right? When you are desiring to attract a relationship in your life, you get yourself ready, right? You become everything you think that that partner needs to attract that relationship. You get yourself together, you keep yourself together, you show up. You know, you show up as that person that is needed to be in that relationship, right? So sometimes that may even be, you know, changing your diet, working out a little more, getting some clothes because your boo might be like an executive or something like that. So you got to be in line with what they are, right? So that you can be a match for each other. It's no different than attracting and becoming magnetic for the things that you desire in your life. There's no difference. So I'm going to talk to you guys about how I do that, because I have literally manifested everything in my life. But I will be the first to tell you that I believe in co-creating, right? I know that I am the creator and I have the ability to create because my higher power, which is God, has given me the power to create things, to speak things, to move mountains, to heal people. Okay, don't get your girl started because I will start preaching up in here and y'all know that. Anyway, he's also given us the power to co-create with our heavenly staff and bring our desires from the spiritual realm to the physical realm. And one of the things that I do when I am really wanting to manifest something quickly and instantly without a lot of thought is I first pray about it, right? I take it to God and I have a conversation with him. And I talk to God like my parent, because technically God is your father or God is your mother, however you identify it, right? God's your parent. So I go to God and I have a conversation with God about my desires. This is what I desire to do. So I'm just going to take it one day, right? Just one day. Say today, I want to go and have a successful conversation with a financial institute to fund some things within my business. I go to God first and I say, okay, all right, God, so here we are. And this is what I desire to do. I desire to expand. I want you to enlarge my territory. And I start to talk about how I see this unfolding and how I would like to see this unfold. And then I always say, but this or something better. Because I know that you can see way farther than I can see. And you have bigger vision and better vision than me. So whatever it is that you can do to help me with this, I'll be so thankful and grateful. Thank you in advance. So that's how I set it up, right? That's how I started. Now, you have to remember that there's a difference between manifesting and just trying to do it yourself and spiritual manifestation. Spiritual manifestation is where you include God and your heavenly staff and your angels every single step of the way. And you understand that you really are reaching into the spiritual ethers to bring down things that are already done, right? So your faith is kind of the lock on the door. So if you don't have any faith, the door is going to be locked. If you have faith, the door is going to unlock for you. Right? So that's the component in the spiritual manifestation. In the regular manifestation, they talk about just believing and seeing it and visualizing it. Really, it goes hand in hand and it's all the same. But a lot of people like to separate God from things. Now, I don't know why, and I'm not going to try to figure that out, but I'm just telling you. I personally include God in everything that I do. So after I do that and I have this conversation, I start to work on myself to become the magnet for my good, right? So how do you do that? How do you do that, Fran? What do you do? I start to speak positive things over my life. I am a boss. God is my banker. No man can tell me no. Everything that I desire, I just become a huge magnet for the desire that I just discussed with God by speaking positive words over my life, over the situation. Anything that I could think of that is positive. Oh, I'm so excited that this money is coming and the business is going to be great. I am going to help so many people in this world. On and on and on and on and on and on. Right? I just keep talking and talking. And I keep talking into the universe what it is that I want to attract immediately as if it is already done. And I teach this in the Intentional Living Academy. So for those of you who don't know, the Intentional Living Academy is open and available to you, where there are tons of self-study courses, but I also teach courses within the Intentional Living Academy. It has taken 10 years for this to come forth, but it came forth, and I'm so happy and excited, and we're constantly building and building it. Let me get back to what I'm talking about, though. I just had to throw that in there because I'm so happy about it. All right. And I begin to see myself attracting that good. I see myself walking into the bank. I see myself walking out with the check. I never have any doubt because I've already talked to God about what it is I desire. I didn't try to go over God's head, right? And go past God and say, okay, I'm going to do this and I'm going to think this into existence. That may work for some people, but that does not work for me because I am a Christian spiritualist. It doesn't work for me because I believe in God and I believe that God is the source of all things. So since I think that God is the source of all things, why would I try to go around him? Riddle me that. Right? So, instead of trying to go around him and creating this big, humongous block, because I feel like in my heart, if I'm trying to manifest something and I'm not including God, then that may be wrong and I'm blocking it. Right? I put God right in the middle of it. Because God says you speak what you seek. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So those are the things that I have going through my head when I am creating. And I trust and believe that God is big enough to pull through and bring through anything that Fran's little heart desires. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I already have it mapped out and I'm just speaking it as I'm getting dressed. I'm speaking it over myself. I'm thanking the banker for the money. I am thanking the people who helped me orchestrate this. I'm thanking the man who gave me the building for my business. I'm thanking everybody because I'm just so thankful because this has gone through and I'm so happy and I'm getting dressed. And as I'm getting dressed, right, I dress for success. Let's talk about that for 1 minute. I think that a lot of times we forget that our appearance on the inside shows up on the outside. So when I say that I'm dressing for success, yeah, I'm gonna look good. I'm gonna go into the business as a businesswoman, knowing what I'm talking about, knowing what I need, and knowing how I need it, and armed with the things I need because I've already done my homework, right? I've already done my homework. I'm not flying through and creating by default. I'm creating by design, right? So I've already done my homework here. I know what I need to do. But I'm dressing myself up from the inside out. What does that mean, Dr. Fran? What do you mean by that? What I mean by that is that I'm already becoming confident and secure. And I'm strong and I'm powerful. Again, I'm speaking these words over my life. I am a child of God in whom he is well pleased. And there is nothing that I can't do. And there is nothing that I can't have. I am so powerful. People find favor in me. It is done, it is done, it is done, and it is done, baby. I am having these conversations with myself. And I am starting to feel good. My vibration is raising. I look good on the outside. I look good on the inside. I feel good. And that's showing up on the outside. So when I walk into the place, I cannot be. I will not be. There is no way I can be denied for what I am asking for. And even if there's a delay, I know a delay is not a denial. And I'm going to keep feeling good about it and keep knowing that I did what I did and I did all of the work around achieving what it is that I wanted to become a magnet for. So I know that if this don't come through, God got something better. And I'm going to keep thanking him for that something better. A delay is not a denial, y'all. You have to understand that sometimes God says, yeah, I know you want this, but I got this for you, babe. This is so much better. This is going to be exactly what you desire. And there is nothing wrong with being a pretty magnet. There's nothing wrong with fixing yourself up and looking good. Whole nother video, but I'm going to talk to y'all about that as well. You got to feel good about you so you can magnify and call in what it is that you desire. Alright guys, let me know what you think about this video. Also, let me know what you would like for me to teach. If you're not following me on Instagram, make sure that you do. I do a lot of polls over there. I show up live and I answer questions for people. So make sure you hop over to Instagram and follow me. You can find me on Instagram at Frannie4444. Alright, I will talk to you soon. Peace. And mighty, mighty, mighty blessings to you. Bye for now.